Hi Stampers, this is Annette from stampwithanette.com, and today we're looking at the Rotary stamps. Stampin' Up! Currently carries two different ones. This is the Remember stamp from the big catalog. It's on page 130, and it has the date ranging from 2012 to 2023, and then 12 different images that you can pair with the date. This is the Make Note stamp, and it is in the Occasions catalog on page 19, and it has 12 different images. Some are words, some are just images, and some are combination. Couple different things about Rotary stamps. This little square over here, this opening, you can see a number, and that corresponds with the numbers over here. So right now it's on number 6, which tells me that is the sunglass image. So that's how you know what you're going to be stamping. Then if you see the, I don't know if you can tell, but the surface that the image is on is not quite level. It's at a bit of a slant. So when you're stamping, you need to keep that in mind. I like to hold the Rotary stamps like this, and then when I push it down, I can feel where the image is. I'm just going to stamp this one real quick to show you what I'm doing. I just hold it like this and then put it down, and then I rock it slightly. I normally tell people do not rock your stamps because most of the time when you do that, you get the extra little lines around, but for the Rotary stamps, it can be very helpful. And on the Remember stamp, I find it important if I'm wanting to do the date and corresponding image, I find it important to put my fingers more in the middle and really press down in the middle. And if you do that, I think you will be a little more successful using the stamp. These do have a little different feel than our regular stamps, so I would say practice, practice, and practice a little bit more. You can use your grid paper. This is just copy paper that I'm practicing on right now. One of the fun things about the Remember stamp is that you can do just the date or just the image or the combination. So I'm just going to ink up this image, and this is just a little line of tiny stars, and I'm just going to use the brush marker. And this is the smoky slate, and stamp that right down, and then I have just a little bitty line. It's kind of hard to see. I should have chosen a darker color, but you can see that little line of stars, and then you can just use that to write on, add some journaling, add a word, or just as a little accent. I'm pairing the Rotary stamps with our Thinlits quite a bit. Of course, I'm focusing on the Retro Fresh products, and this arrow is a great size to pair most of those images with. I've also used this arrow a little. I'll show you. I just stamped on cardstock and then ran them through the Big Shot with the different arrows, and then I'm going to put them in a little cellophane bag in the pocket of my journal so that when I need those pieces, they'll be right there and ready to go. So let me show you some things that I've done. This page has the line of hearts from the Make Note Rotary stamp, and I just needed something to fill space a little bit, and so that's kind of what I did with that one. And then on this page you can see my granddaughter, and I used the Picture Perfect image. Get that glare off of there. So I just stamped it right there on the frame. And then on this page I stamped Memories and Don't Forget, and then just used it to kind of frame my journaling on here. Now the Rotary stamps are not just for scrapbooking. I made this cute card using the Rotary stamp. I've got this, I paired the sunglasses with the Picture Perfect image, and I'm using Sky Blue, Smoky Slate, and Daffodil Delight on this card. Also use the banner punch and the chevron embossing folder, and Daffodil Delight seam binding ribbon. Then on the back, on the Remember stamp, there is a line that says created by, and so I just did the created by and then put my initials above it. There you go. Hope you learned some things. Hope I inspired you to try out those Rotary stamps. Thanks for stopping by. Happy stamping, everyone.